Hey guys, welcome back to Overtakes. I'm Kel.
And this is Misfit.
And we are here for our Week 5 of Stage 2 Friday preview. So we're going to start right off with the standings as of today for the Stage 2 playoffs. New York and London are in. And then that third spot, man, is it kind of a battle right now.
Yeah, because, Seoul just decided... we don't want to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, we don't want $100,000. We're cool.
I don't know what to say other than overthinking lineups and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They should have beat Houston with their main lineup. I mean, and we talked about it before on the preview for yesterday's show. Why didn't they play their main lineup? We said they should be playing their main lineup for the whole week. They had Kuki in there, and they had Wakid in there, and then they brought Fleta in towards the end, kind of like as a oh fuck moment.
Yeah. But it was too late by that point.
Yeah, it was too late.
And they already lost too many maps. I mean, as of right now, they're down 4 maps. So the only chance they have of getting in is if Philly and the Gladiators both get swept in their next games. And honestly, I don't see that happening to either of those teams.
No.
Just because they're so close. Because they're set, like both of them, it's more of a toss-up between those two. Seoul has an outside chance, but it's pretty slim. My bet would be it's going to be either the Gladiators or the Fusion.
What Seoul really would need to happen would be, honestly, for both of the teams to lose, or for Philadelphia to lose, and then they would still have to 4-0 the Mayhem, which is not going to be an easy task.
Right.
They could have their C lineup in, because they're idiots. I don't know.
Yeah,
it was totally mismanaged yesterday. I mean, that's just no other way to put it.
Yeah, it was so bizarre. I don't know why when it comes down to crunch time, they're like, we're not going to put in our A lineup. Boggles my mind. Whatever this team is doing, it just does not make any sense to me. Yeah, because they shot themselves in the foot, and they're just like, now they're like, we don't even want to be in the playoff, basically, is what it feels like.
And I don't care what fucking excuses their management comes up with, and you know what, I'm gonna hammer them anyway. You don't take out your main fucking lineup. I don't give a fuck what your strategy is. You know what? Houston's on the fucking ropes. The only team that was worth a damn in the last 3 weeks is not even worth a damn. They beat Shanghai.
Right.
And you're gonna put in fucking your B lineup because we got this strategy and this thing.
Oh, we gotta get them experience. Like, no, this is the time you give them experience at the very beginning of the stage when it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah. Not
when it comes down to the crunch time, you're 2 spots out or you're like 2 maps away from getting into that spot. If they would have 4-0'd yesterday, they would have been, I think they would have been right in.
Yeah, even if they 3-1, they still would have been closer. The Mayhem played a close match with them. You still could have, 3-1, or if, God forbid, it went to 5 or something like that, you could pick up a map here and there.
Right.
I mean, what are you planning for? And I'm a Mayhem fan. Are you seriously thinking that you need to hold your A lineup back for the Mayhem?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? I don't know.
It was...
I know we got fans on here. Your fucking team choked. Sorry.
Yeah. Second stage in a row that they've done this, and it just
fucking
makes
gag job.
0 sense to me.
And that was all management.
Oh,
that was mismanaged. It was not the players, because they played decent.
Yeah.
Kuki's not Miro, and Wakid is definitely not Fleta.
Yeah.
And I don't care how people say, well, Wakid played good. Fleta's a lot better than Wakid.
Right.
He had some kills. Fleta would have fucking had team kills. Plus, he can counter Jake better with the Reaper and all the other fucking tools in his fucking belt there.
Because as much as like Wakid is not the same player in the sense that like they're always looking for Fleta. When Fleta is there, he is always the one that is being looked out for. If there's a character like that, then that opens it up for the other DPS, so Munchkin can actually do his thing.
Exactly.
Or Bunny or whoever it's going to be, and it was Munchkin last night. Which that's probably the only, like, him and Jaehong, and that's about it.
Well, the 2 A-listers and Zumba.
Right. And Zumba. That's about it of what I would have.
Honestly, and I know we're reviewing this match a lot here. You mean to tell me on that first Hanamura match that they would have fucking held Fleta if they had Fleta and Miro in there?
Yeah.
Would they have held them for 7 minutes? No fucking way.
No way.
On to their match.
Yeah.
So
yeah, starting it right off, we've got Seoul going against the Mayhem.
I'm going to take them in this.
Seoul? Yeah.
But, Florida's playing good. I don't think they're getting a 4-0.
No, there's no way, and that's what they need to get in, and it's gonna be too little, too late.
I mean, they're capable of 4-0ing them.
They are, but they're playing. This is one of Florida's strongest maps on Volskaya,
and they're good on Nepal.
And they're really good on Nepal as well. They're terrible on Hollywood, so that'll probably be a win for Seoul.
And they're mediocre on 66.
That's still two maps that they do not have a distinct advantage on. And Florida, especially on Volskaya, Florida has looked like a completely different team than we've seen from them. They have been outstanding on defense
when
it comes to Volskaya.
Their defense on the whole, the holds that they've had in their wins, the last couple of wins that they've had, which is weird for me to say, even against the Gladiators when they lost. I mean, their offense has it, like, on their attacks, they haven't been great, but you can't get a point on them sometimes. I mean,
right.
Especially like on Volskaya and more on Kings Row, and Hollywood's a shit show. But Volskaya is going to be tough for Seoul to take. They're going to need one of those Fleta fucking Widowmaker crazy outings where he's just ripping people's heads off.
Yeah, and that's about their only shot that they have. It's not looking good for them. It really isn't.
No.
Especially because Philly and the Gladiators are both just in way better position right now, because I don't see either of them losing their games either. And that's the biggest thing, is like they're going to be tied for record, and then it's going to come down to map differential, and Seoul's going to be left out in the cold.
Yep, exactly. And, honestly, the bigger picture, they're still in it, but I don't know if they're playing for that. Why wouldn't you want to play for $100,000?
Right. Why would you not want to play for the for the stage playoffs? It just makes zero sense to me, especially with how close they were.
They do the opposite of what London does.
Yeah.
London, they kind of fuck around with stuff and split the squads up and all that in the first half, and then when it's like, all right, we're one game ahead of all these other idiots, A lineup every match.
Yeah.
We'll sub in a couple of guys here and there.
That's about it.
They might sub in Hagapin to play Sombra or something like that. They're not going, okay, well, we're going to
take out half of our best people and put them on the bench and put in guys that are meh. Because that's also what London has. Honestly, London has more depth than Seoul.
Yeah.
So that works a little better for them. But at the same time, like you said, they do that at the beginning of the stage when it doesn't matter as much. Because they still get that advantage, they still have the advantage going into the last couple weeks, and when it comes down to those last couple weeks, that's when they lock down, they put in their best lineups, and they ensure that they're in that playoff.
You watch the couple of games that they're playing. I think they play Shanghai. They might put a couple of different guys in that.
Yeah.
But from that on, you're going to see a lineup from London.
Yeah, absolutely. So you got Seoul in this game?
Yeah, as much as and if my team wins, I'll be happy. And they're playing worlds better, and I think they're actually gonna give them a little bit of a fight.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I certainly think that they're gonna make it an interesting game. They're not gonna just let Seoul take all these maps. That being said, I'm gonna pick Seoul as well.
I think Seoul might 3-1 them.
Yeah,
because Hollywood.
Yeah,
guys. You're in California. You're in Southern California. Would you go explore Hollywood? Maybe you'll learn something. I don't know.
Right. It's got to be something that
they're terrible on hybrid maps.
Yeah, the hybrid maps in general are just really, really tough for that team. I don't know. I don't understand it because they play the control points so well, and they've been playing the
Kaufman's good too. The King of the Hills and the 2 CPs. They're okay on Escort. It's like
they're okay on Escort. I think that's where their biggest issues come in, is when it comes to the Escort parts.
Yeah.
So let's move on to
move the payload, guys. Move the fucking payload.
Let's move on to the second match.
Another big match.
Yeah, we got Philadelphia Fusion versus the Los Angeles Valiant. This is a big match for Philly too.
Yeah. But the way
they definitely need to win. But they have the biggest advantage right now. Lose a couple of maps.
Yeah.
They need to win the game, but they can lose a couple of maps and still get in. They're definitely in the best position, and they're the most in control of their fate.
Yeah, and guess they have to, if they 3-0, so they can even afford a tie. If they 3-0 or better, they're automatically in, and that just leaves the rest of the matches to what they are. I mean, they're going to try, they need to pick up as many maps as they can, and even if they get the 4-0, if they get a 3-1 or something like that, it forces the Gladiators' hand.
Yeah.
Like, they have to go in and play Boston and 4-0 them.
Yeah.
Which is not going to be easy right now. And speaking of not easy, the Valiant aren't going to be easy either.
No, because they're going to be...
Up and down.
They're going to be fighting for pride at this point.
Yeah, and they're still in that...
And they want to be that spoiler. And they're still in the big, the large picture of the standings. Because
we're at about halfway right now. Mm-hmm. I mean, you got to start looking... Seoul must be looking forward to that anyway. But, like, the Valiant, like... You know, you got to pick up wins and maps and all that crap now for later. They just got to sort some things out. They tried some weird stuff against the Mayhem, and that didn't work.
Yeah.
Or they went back to what they were doing, and they kind of had Kareev on... just keep Kareev in the DPS department.
Yeah.
And unless someone was sick or something like that, who knows. But the map pool for this one, I don't know, this is kind of even. They're both kind of really heavy dive teams.
I don't know. Just the way that Philly's been playing, I'm more inclined to pick them. Especially, like, when it's come down to, like, the crunch situations and, like, really stepping up when they need to be. Philly's been doing that.
Yeah.
So that I'm more inclined to pick them. I'm thinking it kind of ends up going to 4 or to 5 games.
I think definitely all maps matter in this one. Are going to mean something.
Oh, for sure.
But if Carpe plays like he did the other night against the Gladiators, I don't... they might 4-0 them.
Right.
I'm kind of leaning Philly in this one, too. The DPS for Philadelphia has just been out of the fucking stratosphere, man.
Right.
Especially Carpe. I mean...
Yeah, Carpe has been
last
an
couple
absolute
weeks.
monster.
I mean, we get they show all, like, especially on, you know, like on the coverage, you know, you get the flash with EQO and Shadowburn, and Boombox and Neptuno have been playing good, but I think, you know what, in this one, that one of the big maps is going to be King's Row, and Fraggy on the Reinhardt, if they go that route, I like that a lot.
Same.
Not to say that the Valiant, their tanks aren't good on those kind of maps with the Reinhardt, but Fraggy's insane.
Fraggy's an incredible Reinhardt. I think
he gets earth shatters in like minutes.
Right.
Or seconds, not minutes. That being said, I still gotta go Philly. Mm-hmm. It means a lot. The Valiant, I think, are gonna give them a battle, though.
Yeah, same. I agree. I think the Valiant give them a fight. That's why I do think this ends up going to 5. Every map is definitely going to matter, and because I think the Valiant are going to try to play spoiler on them as much as they can,
and they still have to win. And if they stick to that lineup with Kareev and Soon, I like that a lot, especially in this map pool, because Kareev has a really good soldier. He can play some Widow here and there, especially like, you know, in Kings Row, Gibraltar. You know, you can just leave Soon be on the Tracer. And when you need, probably on Nepal, you're going to see hydration agilities. Yeah. Because you can run some Farah on there, and he does the Roadhog, so you'll probably see him on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But yeah,
it's going to be close.
It's going to be very close, and I think this ends up, no matter what, I feel like this is the match that everyone will look at as the decider of who gets that final third spot. Yeah. Because, like I said earlier, like, Philly controls their own destiny in this game, and if they don't win, then they're pretty much out. Yeah, and they need to come in. They need to do what they need to do to get in, because if they don't, then they don't get in. Yeah, it's simple as that.
Their destiny is in their own hands, right? You know,
and whether they can withstand that pressure, that's the real test for that team.
And we're going to see them and for the Gladiators on Saturday, last match. Right. Before the playoffs and all that. We both got Philly in this. It's going to be an exciting match.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this one.
Yep. The last match of the day, it does matter a little bit. Yes. Not that anything's going to happen. Yeah. But London versus Shanghai. This might be going, like, to my point earlier, you might see the London B squad.
Is this going to be... Because I think this is what they said with Shanghai. I think this is when Gagori will make her debut.
Really?
See, I remember the 20. I remember them. I feel like it was the 23rd that they said that.
Oh no! Wait. You know what? I just saw last night. I saw she'll be in stage 3. They're finalizing her. Okay. She's at the embassy finalizing her blah blah papers, things, whatnot, whatever. Addo and the other guy are going to be in. Okay. That's not his name, other guy. It's possible.
Right.
With some
I
of these dudes,
wouldn't
man.
be surprised. I want somebody named Other Guy.
We work in an industry where Other Store gets mentioned to us a lot. I saw that at the Other Store. Fearless.
Okay. Yeah.
Random English word. Okay. That too. I love that.
Right.
I never thought of that when I did my name. I did Misfit 99 when I was playing fucking Unreal Tournament in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
It just... because I was a fan of the band. And it sounded badass, I guess, playing Unreal Tournament. Anyway. Enough of that. To this match. We both gonna have London, I'm assuming, right?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
There's really no drama that's gonna be in this. The only drama is gonna be who's London gonna put in.
Right. And they could go with their B lineup in this and still end up 4-0-ing.
Because I think they have a Dallas first game Saturday. So I would probably say definitely going to go B instead of running them in a back-to-back situation.
Right. Yeah.
They'll definitely have the A boys in there against Dallas. Because if Dallas played like they did last night,
they'll put up a fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, London fully in control of their own destiny, and they pretty much already
they're kind of cruising anyway.
Yeah, they pretty much already locked themselves into that spot. I think the only chance that they would have of not making it, I think, is if they were to get swept in both of these games.
Yeah.
And that's not going to happen.
No.
Even with their B lineup in this game, I just don't see that happening at all.
Even if they just ran Prophet 1v6.
Right.
I think he'd win a map.
Yeah. Right.
Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, there's not all that much to talk about with this game because the London are pretty... Like, the Spitfire, they're already in. Yeah. At this point, they've got enough of a map differential. Enough on the map differential. They've got enough wins already that they're fine.
I mean, also, because they got, as long as they stay one win up from the other two teams, they're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I don't see it being a problem. Shanghai and Dallas. But yeah, the Dragons will show up. They'll give them a little fight. They're still getting that communication thing down. They look kind of bad against Houston. You can see a little bright spots, though, from the new guys coming in. It's just that the communication's not there. Like actual language barrier. Mm-hmm. Although Reinforce was pretty funny, and he said, you know, on your keyboard you have the buttons where you can hit I need healing and group up with me.
Right.
Pretty much everyone should know what that is.
Right, exactly. Because, I mean, depending on your language, it's going to put, in the game, it's going to put whatever language you speak.
Yeah.
Or your default language, so.
Or they're too busy just, hi, hiya.
Right.
That's one thing I hate when I'm watching the coverage. They're like trying to talk and they're like showing someone running around with Tracer and you just hear fucking,
all you hear is,
hi, hiya.
Hiya. I feel like we've been seeing that a lot with Sinatra.
Yeah, he's good.
We get it, dude.
Yeah, we get it.
Play a lot of Tracer.
Yeah.
I like you, but goddamn, you don't need to keep hitting the high button.
Oh, and by the way, motherfucker, I'm calling you out. Next time you want to post 4-0, should have been, you should have played better.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You got your fucking ass beat on 2 maps, and you know what? Not my fault.
That being said, his Zarya is terrifying.
Yeah.
I have never seen, even in these leagues, I've never seen anybody build up their ult that fast as Zarya.
He had a Gravitron surge every fucking fight.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Oh, by the way, like that last one got eaten, didn't it? Hey, bud? Thought you were going to be sneaky in the corner. Guess what? The pros got you, kid. Mm-hmm. You got a lot to learn.
This ain't ladder.
Yep. This ain't ladder or stream time.
Yep.
He's going to be good, though. I'm just fucking around.
He's going to be great.
Him and Dante are going to, and whoever else they rotate in are going to be good.
But it also makes me really excited for when Grigori comes in. Because if he is that good at... If Sinatra is that good at Zarya, I can't wait to see what she can do.
Yeah, she's like one of the best in the world.
She's one of the best in the world. And, like, I am so excited to see what she can do with Zarya. She might be meta-changing.
Yeah. The only thing is with him, he has a better group around him.
True.
Well, it depends. He was... the thing that impressed me, which is how you build up your energy, was the way he was fucking bubbling people. It was perfect. Oh,
yeah.
I mean, we're going off on a tangent here because there's really nothing to talk about.
Right.
Left to talk about in this. But yeah, he's going to be good. I'm just fucking with him because I was a smug 18-year-old. I get it. When I lost, I said, yeah, if, this happened and that happened, we would have fucking shut you out. Yeah, but it didn't. So.
Yeah.
Gonna have to get used to that, especially playing my team.
Yeah, this isn't just like a regular tournament. You gotta face those guys again.
Yep.
There, buddy. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this preview. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit us up on Twitter. Twitch will probably be on either, if we're not on tonight, we'll definitely be on tomorrow, and even more so on Sunday. We'll be doing a post-playoff kind of review / let's talk about the craziness type of stuff. But yeah, hit us up on all that. Give us some comments. Tell us what you guys think. Give us your picks for the night as well.
Yeah, and tell us what you think is going to happen playoff wise too. We want to see it. We want to hear it.
Right.
And all you Soul fans, sorry you choked out.
Yep.
You might want to talk to Monte Cristo to update his sign. Anyway, guys, later. See you on Saturday.
Catch you guys on the next one. Later.